Hey everybody, it's your girl Tay here. Obviously, this isn't like all my other videos. I just wanted to sit down and just share a few thoughts and words about my experience at NPC 2020 this weekend. First, let me just say that I have fallen in love with the nerdcore community, especially after this weekend. I already had a lot of love for this community from the get because when I don't really know how to describe what to say here. When I first popped into the community, I was honestly expecting to not be met with the amount of warmth and open arms that I was met with. I will admit at the time, I really had no fucking idea what I was talking about. Still kind of don't. And I fully expected people to call me out on my shit. I expected people to be like, oh, you're stupid, you don't know anything. But I was met with such warm and embracive energy from everyone. Like, I got so many encouraging comments. I got so many people reaching out to me, and I wasn't expecting that. Seeing everybody this weekend, just, I don't want to say it reinvigorated or whatever. It opened my eyes even more to how beautiful this community is. A lot of communities that I've been a part of and a lot of them that I've seen online are just so fucking gatekeepy and rude and drama filled and toxic. And I will say that every community does have its issues and hiccups here or there, and Nerdcore is no exception to that. But it's not as much of an issue. Like, yeah, we have our drama moments. I mean, for God's sake, 2021 had a lot of changes, I feel like, in the community. I feel like there was a lot that happened. There was a lot of different anime arcs, if you will, but regardless, like, that didn't stop us. That didn't deter us from anything. It didn't stop the love that was there. Like, what I love is that if anybody in our community is attacked by anybody, we back each other up. And yeah, I'm kind of going on a tangent here, but I just wanted to say that I am in love with this community. I really am. And I never in my wildest dreams ever expected to have this much support ever. This past weekend was the best weekend I have had in a very, very long time. Without going too into specifics, the last year or two has been rather rough for me. 2021 was a big whirlwind. There was a lot of significant changes in my life that kind of happened all at once, and it was really hard to cope with, and I'm still in the process of coping with them. But right now, I will admit I still got a lot of work to do, but I am very, very happy right now. I'm very happy that I've been able to in the last year to meet my group of friends, who all live in different fucking states. Go figure. But I was able to travel to go meet them. And I'm not fucking with you guys when I say this. They are literally the most important people to me. I love every single one of those crazy motherfuckers. And the fact that we were also able to be together again and experience this amazing thing known as NPC together was so surreal to me. And so, of course, being with some of the most important people in my life, and then also meeting all of you amazing people that were there. Now, I'm sad that obviously I didn't get to meet everybody, but Everybody, and I mean everybody, from people who I knew to people who I didn't know, were just absolutely fucking amazing. I like I was in the crowd for Oreo at one point. I was by myself because my group of friends like dispersed and everything. Some people were upstairs, some people were getting food. I was just kind of chilling. I was vibing. I was in the crowd for Oreo because I really wanted to see her, and I did not know the guy next to me at all. We were jamming out and singing along to her as if we've been friends forever. Um, there was like a couple people that I would just talk to randomly and actually throughout the night. Like we were just talking as if we've been friends forever. And then the artists, I'm not gonna cry. Meeting some of my favorite artists, it meant a lot to me because, as I said, I came into the community in late 2020, early 2021. And essentially, a lot of these artists' music went through the whirlwind of 2021 with me. When I tell you Divide's music, I couldn't tell you the amount of times I have cried to Divide's music. I will openly say that on the internet because, as 6,000 of you have seen as of right now, or at least last time I checked, I've cried to Find Your Way, his Iroh song. But Divide's music has just resonated with me so much over the last 2 years. It's been insane. I feel like these artists, even though they haven't, in a way, I feel like they've seen me just grow as a person and just go through so many changes in the last year. And yes, the three that are coming to mind right now, actually four, are Divide, Fable, Hala CG, and Rustage. Meeting Divide music, I did not expect him to be that tall, for starters. I knew he was tall, but I didn't expect him to be like a whole foot and a half taller than me. He is one of the most chillest, down to earth people I've ever met. Like, I in all the pictures he took, not just with my friend group but with other people I've seen online, he just seems so fucking happy. And to tell him that Always Hated Goodbyes resonated with me as much as it did was just a fucking honor. DPS, meeting DPS, is essentially the same thing to meeting Divide. Like, DPS was just so fucking happy to meet me. I was surprised by it. He was so fucking happy to meet me. He hugged me and he was he was so cool. He was so chill and just so kind, and he even told us where to go to get a good pizza, and we did because we were fucking starving after that. Rustage. I'm not gonna cry. I mean this wholeheartedly when I say Rustage is my favorite. Now, like I said, Divide, Rustage, Hala, and Fable are all my favorites, but like Rustage, I think I'd put him at the top. His music is just so fucking good. The amount of work he puts into it, he does that all himself, guys. And meeting him, I was, as I said, I've said it before, I said it in stream a bajillion times. I was scared at first, 100%. The first day at the meet and greet, I was coming back from the bar, and as I was walking into the other room, I was coming around the corner, and he's literally right fucking there. His back is turned toward me, and he's talking to my group of friends, and they see me, and I'm literally about to turn tail and run because I was so nervous to meet him. So fucking nervous because I didn't want to come off as annoying, and I didn't want to act a fool. But last time I met somebody who inspired me as much as him was Colin Walsh from Grayscale, and when I met him, I literally forgot all my abilities to speak. But Rustage, he talked to me. And that's the thing with all of these people, is they talked to me. They talked to you like any other person. And I am just so used to kind of just being snubbed and brushed off by artists or influencers or people I look up to. So for these people of this caliber to literally talk to me and make an effort to talk to me, like Rustage hung around me and my friends decent amount of time that first day. Like, homeboy even pulled up a chair to talk to us. He came over to me and my friend Dragon and literally just talked to us. And honestly, just talking music with him was just unreal. He gave me a lot of good advice and pointers, and I'm gonna take him to heart because he's one of my inspirations. But without making this video just all about Rustage, he also stood there and talked to me the next day at the concert. Just talking. It meant a lot. And Connor Quest was there. I did a shot with Connor Quest. Connor Quest, Professor Kuro, my friend Ash, and King Phaedra, we all did shots together. Oh, and backing up, also did shots with Russell from Rocket Gaming twice. Once on day 1 and once on day 2. Honestly, I was feeling a little bit, but it's fine. Like, that's another person I want to talk about. Russell from Rocket Gaming. I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. Before this weekend, I didn't really listen to too much of Rocket Gaming. Rocket Gaming was also, like, one of the artists that they turned me on to, but it's just, I did listen to, like, a few of his songs. I really love his, like, solo project, Maximus, and I love the song Murder Myself. And just talking to him, was just great. Like, one of the chillest, sweetest, kindest guys ever. And that is a common trend with a lot of these people. Connor stood there and talked with me, did a shot with me, and like it was like I was just any other pal, like I was any other person. And I know you guys are thinking, like, well, yeah, Tay, you are any other person. As I said before, I don't want to talk shit on a specific community, but if you know, you know. I came up in a specific community and was a part of that community for nearly 10 years. And every time I met an artist, I always just got snubbed. I always just got pushed to the side. But these people, they didn't do that. A nice handful of them made an effort to come talk to me. Skull and Pat. When I saw Skull first, but Skull approached me first, though. He pointed at me and he was like, "Hey, I know you. You're Tay Pat." And of course, my reaction is, "Oh my god, I am so sorry." Of course, they know me as the girl that loves the Dream Daddy song, but I will wear that title with fucking pride because that song is a bop. But no, we stood there talking. We literally did discuss that whole song and the breakdown of it and the passion behind it. Guys, that is my favorite JT Music song. Favorite. And then Pat, he was just so cool. Like, after their set on Saturday night, like, we actually ran into each other. He's like, "Hey, like, did you have a good time?" Like, their energy was just unmatched. And I loved it. I met a lot of other amazing people. I met Peach, Stargirl, Dahlia, Shara, so many other people, so many amazing people. I met Oreo and I met Chi Chi. And just everybody that I met was absolutely amazing. And the energy during the performances in that room were great. And what I loved the most was at the end of the night, all of the artists, performers and non-performers, were up on that stage, and as they were going and saying their thank yous and everything, I was tearing up a bit because the amount of love that I felt in that room that night, I have never felt before. The fact that we were all in this one room, congregated together because of our love for this type of music and each other, it was just unreal. And not to mention the other people that I met there, and a lot of people that recognized me. Like, I was not expecting that. I was not prepared for that. I only view myself as just some goofy girl on the internet, just reacting to and singing other people's music. Like, I do not think of myself as an influencer. I do not think of myself as a big name. I do not think of myself as having an impact at all. But the amount of people, yes, I am holding a crystal, the amount of people that came up to me and said that they enjoy my content, it meant a lot to me. I can't put into words how much that means to me. So, yeah. I really wish I could have met more people because I know a lot more people were there. And a lot of people that I did want to meet. But the fact that we were all under the same roof, jamming out to the same songs with that same amount of love, is just as beautiful. Okay. Well, that's really all I got to say about that. So, to all of the artists that performed this past weekend, and even didn't perform, thank you for giving us that time. Thank you for putting on those amazing sets. Thank you for making the music that you do, and thank you just for existing. Thank you to JT Music and Rocket Gaming for putting this all together and giving us an unforgettable weekend. Just thank you to all the artists that entertained me and talked to me. If I came off as annoying at all, I am so sorry. But, yeah. And to everyone that I met, thank you for just taking time out of your day to talk to me. And to all of you guys watching this, whether you were there or not, thank you for supporting me, for supporting these artists, for supporting my friends. It means just so much to me. So I honestly probably would not be here without you guys. So, thank you. Thank you, all of you, for everything. And this just reignited the flame in me to put out content for you guys. And reignited that passion that I was kind of lacking for about a month or two. So, anyway, I'm calling this quits because I've been recording for about 25 minutes. So thank you everyone so much, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!